Hi everyone, this is Gavin from Gavin's Gadgets. This is the Shanling MO portable music player, and as you can see is the smallest high-res, well currently the smallest high-res audio player with LDAC, Bluetooth and Qualcomm aptX. Right, great. So in the box you get the device itself, which is here. I'll show that in a second. You lift this out, and under here you get the instruction book. In there you got this cable, which is quite nice. USB-C, you noticed, so very handy. So in terms of specification, let's have a look. So high res 1.54 touchscreen, gesture control. I'll show you how that all works. It's not aptX HD, it's just aptX, but it does have LDAC, Sony's LDAC. Dsd, can take micro SD cards. I've got a 200 gig card in at the moment. The Sabre ESS, ES9218P DAC, bi-directional USB audio, same for Bluetooth, 6-layer multi-layer PCB, 15 hours battery life, well that's up to 30 hours standby time. So that's that pretty much. And here it is tiny. So to give you a comparison of what this looks like, if you're looking at a pen, you can see that a pen is really big. If you compare it to my thumb, it's across my thumb. It's very, very small. So you have the wheel, which is the volume and the power on and off. On the back, a few little bits by Shanling. Here, behind this, you have the micro SD card. You also have, I'll take that out a second. I don't know if you can see, just in the top there's a a reset. So if there's any problem, that's the reset pin there. Let's push that in. Obviously, you can have this as a DAC, or you can connect it via USB so you can access the music. It can work as a DAC for your PC and convert the sound, so work as a standalone DAC. And on Bluetooth, it can receive Bluetooth from your phone, and then you obviously plug your headphones in here to access a Bluetooth receiver and transmitter. Works both ways, and both ways on the USB. But it's simple as you literally just turn it on. Now, if you just gently hold and press for 3 seconds, you go to the now playing screen. It is that simple. You have settings, playback, folders, my music, now playing, and that's that. And you can have the swipe to the right to go back one level. Here, so this is for updating the music, so you can have it as automatic. As you can see, you swipe one to go back. Bluetooth on, and when you turn it on, let's do that now, it says system starting, and you can change the quality. So look at the quality, so you've got various LDAC options. Now where you can't see the rest of the text, if you just swipe like so from the left in, it shows you some of the options there, and there we go. So you've got a few options on Bluetooth. The Bluetooth I'll cover off with some Bluetooth headphones and my findings on that. Brightness, you can adjust the brightness, no problem. Screen off, you can adjust the timings for the screen off, automatic screen off, idle. Sleep timer as well. USB mode, this is where you can have it and you switch it between. So that's when it's that way. It's now, when you connect it, it will allow you to access the music on your phone from your PC to sort of transfer across. That's with the DAC. The clock, that's setting the time. Here, if you swipe here, volume lock, so you don't accidentally do the volume. I quite like this, so you can double tap this and you can have it to do a few options. It is set just to go off, but I think next is quite handy. So the screen off or the screen on, you can double tap and do that. Dsd mode, so you've got a couple of options on the Dsd mode. Output, and here you have it at full output, so if you're using this as a line out, you've got options there. Themes, yeah, it does have themes, so let's have a look at what we've got. Various different themes. And you can choose whichever one you like. Let's try black for a change. So that's quite nice. Just select the language, about, system update, which you would actually load onto the micro SD card. Now playing is exactly it is. My music, folders, playback. So here in the playback, you can select various options here from gapless, the EQ, the gain, and on the EQ you can have various different options there. This system, Shanling OS, is so simple to use. Filter, and you've got various options on the filter. Sometimes quite difficult to tell the difference. Balance, folder, again, not sure, folder skip. So you've got options on there. You can actually access some of those settings for the music. And here when you're playing music, and here you've got all the different options there. But if we just open up the album, there's a couple of sort of issues here. One is the scrolling. So just scroll slowly is fine. But if you went like that, it goes really fast, and it's hard when you've got a lot of stuff sometimes to make sure you're not scrolling too quickly. So here, when you're tapping on it, you can then scroll here to bring up that's the all those play options that you saw in the other menu. Info tells you about the information on it. If it was a high-res codec, or sorry, file, it would show HR in yellow. I want to find something to show you that. So tap again 1 and 2. There's no lyrics. They would show up there. The battery level's there. Clock and time is there. Stop that a second. And there we have it. Very, very simple. Really simple. Now you can get this little box here, and you open this box, you get the little leather case for it. I'm going to put it in there now because it is quite small and slippery, and having some extra grip I think absolutely essential. I will leave some links to all these products so you know what I'm talking about. Now let's talk Bluetooth, and I'll show you 3 headphones on the Bluetooth side and what I found, because you might be interested to know. AirPods connected, no problem. You make sure you select the codec AAC. Always best to put the maximum codec each headphone before you connect to it. But it was missing volume. It just didn't seem to go high enough for some reason. On these Bose, these are the I don't want to open it, but they're the wireless Bose Sound Sport wireless, true wireless. Bit problematic. Sound excellent, but the connection kept dropping. So these both have similar things. They are completely wire free, and I think it has issues. There's no problem with volume on these at all. These are the QC35 Mark IIs. Perfect. So I think anything where they're not completely wire free and there's wires in between the 2 headphones or earphones, I think you have no issue with Bluetooth. I do think they need to perhaps work on the Bluetooth in terms of the connection stability, but with these are fine. When you're using wire-free stuff like these, not so good. As a transport, this is the FIO Q5, so I've connected this into here. Use this as a digital transport only. So the FIO works very well, no problem doing that at all. Headphone wise, just pull out some additional headphones. So headphone wise, so Sennheiser Momentums, awesome, absolutely awesome with this. Dynamics, punch, depth, range, one of the best combinations with these particular headphones that I've used. Doesn't that look a bit of a dwarf? So small, but I've got to say, with the Bear Dynamics, yeah, it is absolutely great, not bad at all. And then finally, a nice pair of Sennheisers. These work very, very well. These are 50 ohms. They do say up to 150. Again, yep, that's possible. Pushing it to the limits of the what it can put out. But with this, for what it is, I've got to say, sound quality just defies its size and price. This is a £99 player, and I think it's absolutely beautiful. There is another case they're bringing out, a sort of clear case which has a clip on the back. That can't come soon enough. I think that's really useful. I'm personally going to stick a bit of Velcro and have this on something else it will attach to, so it won't keep sliding around and whatnot. But great, great sound, got deep, meaningful bass. Soundstage isn't the widest, but it does depend on the type of headphone. It does have Bluetooth, 2-way Bluetooth, so it can receive and send, transmit and send. So all in all, I think this is a beautiful device, and I'm really, really happy with it. Hopefully future firmware updates will fix the Bluetooth, which doesn't work so well on things like this, you know, these sort of devices. Anyway, this is Gavin from Gavin's Gadgets. I'll leave the links for these. Any questions, do ask. I will always answer them. Bye for now.